get out of the way. And he's a tough fighter. We knew he would come for 12 rounds.
Danny over here for a second.
Let's talk about the 12th round. It seemed that you kind of let off the gas a little bit. What was in that stretch?
Yeah, the 12th round, I was just trying to make him miss, to be honest with you, because I knew he was desperate, and I knew he was going to try to go in there and land a big shot, so I didn't want to trade with him. And so I was just trying to use my legs and move around. He moved a couple good shots, but I closed it off at the end. We stood toe-to-toe, and that's what the fans went to see, and the fans went crazy. So at the end of the day, I'm happy with my performance, and I feel like I did a great job.
Danny, it seemed like the fight changed course for sure in the 6th round when you started landing all those rights on him. What was going on there, and why were you able to have so much success that round and from that point forward?
I was able to time him. I noticed that he was doing like the same patterns over and over during the fight, so I just adjusted. I'm good at making adjustments, and my dad said, let the right hand go, let the uppercuts go, use your angles, and get out of there. And that's exactly what we did.
You're now going to have a lot of options, including possibly the Thurman Porter winner or Amir Khan. What are you most interested in doing?
You know, I'm interested in whatever. At the end of the day, Danny Garcia, I'm a champion now, 147, so the champions have to fight the best fighters. And whatever match gets made, I'm ready.
Congrats on the belt, Danny.
Thank you.
Do you think being in big fights the last couple of years have got you prepared for this stage? Because you never did flinch. It's like you just been there another day at the office for you.
You know, I've been under a lot of pressure in my career, to be honest with you guys, in a lot of fights where I was counted out, where I was the underdog. So these fights to me, it's just another day at the office to me, you know. Like I told Robert at the weigh-in, I said, I was born for this. I was born for this level. And he said, I was born for this too. But I said, hey, I was born for this because I'm going to win tomorrow. And I did it. So, but I just love big fights. I love the atmosphere. I love when sometimes the crowd goes against me. But I love it. I love it. I love when people don't want me to win because it brings the dog out of me.
Danny. Hey Danny, congratulations on your performance. I talked to Amir Khan after the fight. He said congratulations as well. But he says that should be your next fight, guaranteed. I mean, is there any other options? Because he's saying you have to actually fight him.
You know, I don't have to fight nobody. You know, he's been inactive for a whole year, I believe a year. 2 years. So I don't think that's a good idea to fight an active fighter if you haven't been active for a year. But like I said before, I beat him once and I could beat him again.
Danny, right here, right in front of you. So I think this was a fight that you clearly won. Hit him with bigger shots, controlled the timing. So with all that in mind, how'd you feel about the crowd? And it seemed like they seemed to disrespect you. Do you expect hostile crowds every time you fight on the West Coast?
I expected it. You know, I told the fans that I represent all Latinos, but I guess they wasn't trying to hear that. But you know, the Mexican Americans, they just love a good fight. And the way I closed the show, I feel like I won them over at the end of the 12th round because they love blood and guts. And I stood toe-to-toe at the last round. I didn't have to do that. I just wanted to make a statement and show the fans that I came to the West Coast to give you guys a great fight.
Hey Danny, your quickness seemed to be the difference in my view. And also, you seem to really, I don't know if you work on this, but you were hitting them while you were backing up.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people don't know I can fight backing up. You know, a lot of people know Danny Garcia for just going forward and just trying to knock everybody out and being flat-footed. But I have a lot of dimensions, like I said before. I'm an athlete, and that's something we worked on during training camp. Everything you've seen today was just something that me and my father worked on in camp. Backing up, fighting, throwing check hooks, using our angles, stepping around, throwing the right hand. So it was just a perfect camp, to be honest with you.
So I would say like a lot of stuff about believing that he actually won the fight. And also at the end of the fight before it went rounds, it seemed like he truly thought that he had done enough to win. What do you say to that?
I mean, he fought a good fight, a hard fight, but he didn't win the fight. I had it 8-4, and if I would have closed the 12th round, I would have been 9-3. So I feel like I won the fight clear. I showed better boxing skills. I slugged with him when I wanted to. I boxed him when I wanted to. I was a more versatile fighter. no doubt about it, he came to fight. He's a tough warrior. He's never been stopped, and he comes to fight.
But why do you think he thought that? Do you think maybe the crowd had something to do with that, or what do you think that was?
I guess mentally he wants to think that he won so he can, you know, get bigger fights again in the future, you know, just to leave that image behind. But at the end of the day, I know I won the fight clear, no controversy, and I went in there and I did what I had to do.
Danny, as you just said, Robert's never been stopped before, but this is one of the full-fledged welterweights that you've faced, kind of being in the division now. Do you feel your power came with you? Do you feel like he felt your punches in there?
I felt like he took some great shots, to be honest with you, because I hit him with some good shots that I knocked a lot of people out with. But like he's been here for a long time, so his body's physically ready for 12 rounds with a heavier guy. And I feel like this is a great fight for me to wet my feet up a little bit more and just continue to grow and get stronger at 147.
Take one more question, Danny.
Danny, thanks for a great performance right now. The Puerto Ricans, the Africans, the Dominicans, the Colombians, all of them. You know, God bless everybody. It was a great fight. Guerrero did not win. Danny knows how to win, like they say. Danny just knows how to win. You know, we're happy. I'm happy for him. Bigger things coming in the future. Khan, no. Guerrero, no. Who else? Gerardo, no. Miguel, no. Cruz, no. Jose, no. I love y'all.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed the fight. Until the next one, thank you.